Good evening. Sending the greetings out to everyone. I hope that you had a very great, awesome day today on this Sunday, August the 19th, 2018. And for those of you who were really struggling, I wish you good energy and positive vibes and hope that all of us can get through whatever challenges that we may be facing so that we can have peace in our lives. Thank you for joining my Aisha Speaks Jade page. And this is Spiritual Sunday. I haven't talked about spirituality in a little while. So I wanted to speak about what does it mean to be spiritually healthy, which is just not applied to Sunday, even though I'm speaking on Sunday, but every day should be spiritual. I mean, personally, for me, spirituality plays a major role in my life, and I learn every day from it. So again, what does it mean to be spiritually healthy? And of course, I am coming by live audio. And for those that may be tuning in right now or going to listen to my replay, again, this is Sunday, August the 19th, 2018. So let's see what it means to be spiritually healthy. Quick minute here. I'll be right with you guys. So spiritual wellness is a personal matter involving values and beliefs that provide a purpose in our lives. While different individuals may have different views of what spiritualism is, it is generally considered to be the search for meaning and purpose in human existence, leading one to strive for a state of harmony with oneself and others, while working to balance inner needs with the rest of the world. So according to the National Wellness Institute, spiritual wellness follows the following tenets. It is better to ponder the meaning of life for ourselves and to be tolerant of the beliefs of others than to close our minds and become intolerant. Also, it is better to live each day in a way that is consistent with our values and beliefs than to do otherwise and feel untrue to ourselves. Think about that. It is important for everyone to explore what they believe is their own sense of meaning and purpose. The path to spiritual wellness may involve meditation, prayer, affirmations, or specific spiritual practices that support your connection to a higher power or belief system. Also, yoga and meditation can help you develop spiritual wellness. Having compassion, the capacity for love and forgiveness, joy, and fulfillment help you enjoy your spiritual health. Your religious faith, values, beliefs, principles, and morals define your spirituality. If you are a person engaged in the process of spiritual wellness, you are willing and able to transcend yourself in order to question the meaning and purpose in your life and the lives of others. In addition, you seek to find harmony between that which lies within and the social and physical forces that come from outside. So here's a question. Are you engaged in the process of spiritual wellness? Ask yourself that. Are you engaged in the process of spiritual wellness? So let's evaluate that. Do I make time for relaxation in my day? So ask yourself that question. Do you make time for relaxation in your day? Do you make time for meditation and or prayer? Do your values guide your decision and actions? And am I accepting of the views of others? If you answered no, perhaps to any of those questions that I just asked, it may indicate an area where you need to improve the state of your spiritual wellness. So I just want to bring that a little bit as far as how can you be, or what is the definition, or how is it defined, spiritual wellness or spiritual, spiritual. How can you, or how can I enhance yourself spiritually? So now I want to take a look at 7 ways. Well, I don't want to do 7. I actually want to get a little bit deeper in. Perhaps I can find it. My apologies for that. I actually had it. So I'm just going to rechange that because it just left me. I apologize for that. Okay. So, 10 ways to increase your spirituality. Let's talk about that. How's that sound? 10 ways to increase your spirituality. 1. Know what spirituality is. First, we need to get clear on what we mean by spirituality. Spirituality isn't about following a particular religion, although practicing a religion can help deepen your spirituality. Again, this is individual based because we're all made up differently. So we're following the definition set forth by the Care of Mind, Care of Spirit, which states that spirituality is the growth of a person as a whole. As the word suggests, deepening your spirituality is about improving the health of your spirit. And this is coming again from Care of Mind, Care of Spirit. It's about getting in touch with your soul, appreciating the energy that flows through you, and learning to become more inspired and aware of how your actions affect everything around you. But spirituality also can mean different things for different people. And a lot of that definition is intuitive. So first, you need to figure out what increasing your spirituality means to you. 2, take care of yourself. Think your physical state has nothing to do with your spirituality? Well, think again. Keeping your body in tip-top shape means you're able to focus on your thoughts instead of how tired you are. Plus, the discipline you use to keep your body healthy will spill over into your spiritual journey. So eat well, sleep enough, and exercise more. 3, educate yourself. So when it comes to your spiritual journey, educating yourself is a twofold process. You certainly want to learn more about whatever particular spiritual method you're focusing on, whether it's a religion or a type of meditation. However, it's also important to educate yourself about other methods of spirituality. By confronting ideas you might not believe in, You'll deepen your understanding of your own spirituality. Plus, you'll be able to keep an open mind and appreciate the diversity of thought. Understand. So I can definitely relate to that because, again, we're all built differently. Though I was brought up in a Baptist church, I have stepped outside of it and tried different religions. And now I'm in a place and a space where I consider myself to be spiritual, even though my go-to is Buddhism and I chant. But if I just happen to want to go to a Bible and pick it up, I think there's different ways personally for me that I can connect different things that fits with my mind, body, and soul. And even though I don't understand being an atheist, and though I know that there's Wiccans and different African spiritualities or paths, again, just educating myself on the diversity that's out here. I don't have to agree, but I certainly want to be able to have an open mind and respect other individuals where they're at. 4, find a community. There's a reason nearly every religion has some place where its believers can gather. A community of like-minded people can help you stay on track by providing guidance. Other people who are struggling with the same things you are, and mentors. Your community doesn't have to necessarily be a religious one. It could be a self-help group, a meditation center, or even an online discussion forum. And I like that too. I can incorporate self-help, read some books on self-helps, or go physically in person to self-help groups, meditation, mindfulness, yoga, even online. Again, there's variety and there's diversity. So that's how I am. I can't speak for everybody else because some people are content where they're at, and that's okay. I'm not here to debate or try to change what your belief is, and please, by all means, do not change how I'm set up. It's just having an open mind and keeping myself updated and educated and just have knowledge. There are also several secular groups that often meet to discuss spirituality. So consider perhaps maybe a retreat to help you jumpstart the process, if that's something that might be interesting to you. 5, make time for quiet contemplation. A lot of being spiritual is about being in tune with yourself without all the daily distractions of everyday life. That's why it's so important to take 10 to 15 minutes of quiet contemplation every day. For many people, these minutes are dedicated to praying to a higher power, or whatever your understanding may be. But they don't have to be. Other possibilities include reflection, meditation, journaling, yoga, or merely eating more mindfully. So there are options out here. 6, be kind to yourself. Becoming more spiritual is a lifelong process that's full of challenges. You'll struggle, doubt yourself, and be skeptical of some of the ideas you come across. I can definitely relate. I've been in positions where I'm questioning what I do. But then, for me, I just feel like it's those devilish functions, negative things that may be in my head. I feel like it could be different types of things. But I always seem to go back to, for me, chanting and just reflecting. And yes, some mindfulness or meditation or just sitting still. being around positive, like minded people who have open minds. You might even abandon the process only to return years later. In fact, perhaps that's what you're doing now. It's important to remember that all of these phenomenal things are natural and you shouldn't blame yourself for them. You're not a bad person because you struggle with spirituality. Everyone does. So make sure to be kind with yourself. Because when people say they're out here and everything is just so perfect in their world, to me, that's just a lie. It's an illusion to me. We all struggle. We all have, from time to time, have questioned our our faith, our spirituality. It's a normal process. But don't beat yourself up. 7. Serve others. One of the easiest ways to develop spiritually is to serve others. By helping others feel good, you'll also feel good. It's an emotion that can't be beat. While monetary donations are great, they don't affect your spiritual development. You can get the most benefits with volunteering your time or services or perform a random act of kindness. And I know for me personally, whenever I've just volunteered or just done things just because it's just in my DNA to do, it's very rewarding because guess what? Yes, we go through challenges and struggles and difficulties, but there's always someone out there that's worse off than you or myself. And when you can just do the most smallest things, even if it doesn't seem like it's a big thing to you, it's really big to someone else. And, you know, you'll get those blessings. Your blessings will come triple times more. 8. Get outside. Communing with nature is a oft-cited spiritual practice for a reason. And me, again, I love nature, being in tune with it. It's very uh, healing and calming and serene. And it definitely works. Nowadays, most of us live in urban environments and hardly see any green spaces. I happen to be in an area where I see lots of green spaces, but there are places that don't have a lot of greenery. But spending time in nature will help you feel much more connected to the rest of the world, which is key to spirituality. So sometimes get off that phone, take a walk through the park, making time to simply just be. Take time away from the hustle and bustle of everyday life, the busy every day, 5 to 7 days out of a week. 9. Forgive and be thankful. This can be a big challenge for a lot of us. Forgive and be thankful. Being spiritual means you're happy, hopeful, and optimistic about the world. But you can't feel that way if you're harboring intense negativity towards someone or something. Make an effort to forgive people for the way they slighted you, no matter how big or small. It's also crucial to forgive yourself for your own faults. And I believe that starts first, forgiving yourself. Because we have habits of pointing fingers to everyone else as everybody else's fault besides us. And I can be the first to say that I've done it before. I'm just blaming everyone. It's the world's fault. It's your fault. And really we have to check ourselves. So when I find that I can start healing and being on my journey of recovery and healing and learning how to forgive myself, I think from there I to start learning how to forgive people. And that's a process. So, learning to forgive ourselves for our own faults. You don't have to be perfect to be a spiritual person. Absolutely. Finally, practice an attitude of gratitude. I've said this before. We are so busy complaining. It's so easy to complain that we never just stop to give thanks. You know, gratitude and having the right attitude and being appreciative. And when you wake up in the morning, just saying the smallest thing, thank you, I'm up, I'm alive, I'm breathing, before you start your day. Those small things really are important and they count. Finding things to be grateful for every day will leave you in awe of the world's blessings and thus help deepen your spirituality. And lastly, number 10, practice and commit. As we said earlier, becoming more spiritual is a lifelong process. It sure is. That involves a lot of challenges. Absolutely, it does. And while it's okay if you try and fail at it sometimes, it's not okay to not try at all. Becoming more spiritual isn't going to be easy. It requires a lot of work. But by making that commitment and being consistent and putting in the effort, you're also opening yourself up to a life that's so much better than the one you had before. And I say that too. I may not be where I'm at, where I want to be at, but I'm so appreciative and humble and grateful for not being where I was. So if you want to become more spiritual, commit to doing so and begin practicing the habits above. It won't be easy, and I'll definitely be the first to say it is not easy. It is a task, it's challenging, it can be frustrating. You can give up, you start doubting, you start questioning whatever it is that your belief is, whatever your understanding is. But guess what? If you commit, do your best to commit and be consistent and be accountable for yourself and be the best self that you can be, it will be all worth it. So thank you so much for listening. I hope that everyone continues to protect and take care of the crown of your head to the soles of your feet. Be around positive, like-minded people. Try some of these tips. If you're not sure how to go about it, Google it. Go to YouTube. Don't be ashamed. I do. Read something positive, something spiritual, something positive. Go to your church or your community center or your masjid or your synagogue, or be in touch with nature, and whatever you do, whatever that is for you, if it's going to help you move forward in life, then do it. Don't be so worried about what other people are doing because they don't do what you do. Because stay in your lane, do what you do, let them stay in their lane, and do what they do. Remember to love yourself, like yourself, know your worth, hold your head up high, and enjoy the rest of your evening. Have a awesome tomorrow. And with that being said, much gratitude and ashe.